So what's going on here in Kentucky? I think it speaks to a much larger issue. Back in November, you may recall I toured the Connect call center with Governor Beshear. I saw people in a consistently red state realizing the benefits of blue policies. And this is a blue policy. Remember, Republicans have been against it all along. And the numbers don't lie. People want health care, and it could spell trouble for Republicans like McConnell come November. I mean, how many more people are going to get covered between now and November? How many more success stories are going to be out there? I think the worm is turning to the point where the Republicans, hey, let's not talk about this health care thing anymore. Joining me now is Mark Binelli. He's a contributing editor for Rolling Stone magazine, has written about this, and just back from Kentucky. Good to have you with us, Mark. What did you find on the ground in Kentucky?
Well, yeah, it really confirmed what you said. I mean, I sat down with Governor Beshear, and, you know, he said that he very quietly made a decision to sort of take federal money and really build up the Connect website. You know, they made it very simple, tested it, so they didn't have any of the problems that the federal website was having. The other really key thing they did was rebrand it. Obamacare still polls very badly in the state if you ask people about Obamacare. But if you ask them about Connect, I mean, he told a very funny story about a guy who came up. They had a booth set up at the state fair. This guy came up and said, you know, I just signed up for your healthcare site. I just want to say it's really great, and I'm so glad you turned down that awful Obamacare. And so the governor basically said, you know, whatever works.
Whatever works. Isn't that rather interesting that President Obama connected to healthcare is rejected by people, but it's the same thing? I just find that really amazing. Is that a product of the sell job that McConnell has been able to do with the Republicans?
I mean, yeah, it's just a steady disinformation campaign. I mean, you can see the same thing with other, you know, issues like the so-called war on coal, you know. I mean, there are parts of Kentucky, like Appalachia, where I spent a couple of days where, you know, it's, as you know, it's very traditionally Democratic, Harlan County, USA, you know, the United Mine Workers, but they're pushing this war on coal narrative that is making things very complicated for Democrats in the state.
Is health care going to be a problem for Mitch McConnell? Has it been so successful in Kentucky that it's undeniable and it's going to be a political problem for him?
It could turn around. I mean, he's a very, you know, the funny thing is Obama's popularity, according to a poll by one of the local papers, is something like 34% in Kentucky. McConnell's is 32%. So he's not a loved man.
Is Grimes being helped by this health care success?
I think so, yeah. I mean, she's being helped in general by the fact that she's not Mitch McConnell. Everything about her is a sort of very stark contrast to McConnell.
Do you think that what's happening in Kentucky speaks to a larger issue for the Republican Party? That, I mean, how can it be so different? I mean, if they're having success in other states similar to what Kentucky is experiencing?
The problem, I guess, would be in other southern states, you know, they've actually rejected the Medicaid expansion, so some of those states don't have the same success stories to prove. But I think you're completely right. Once that narrative gets out there, you know, it'll be hard to deny. Does
Governor Beshear attribute his approval rating at 63%, which is one of the best in the country, does he connect it to Connect and the health care bill?
He does, not exclusively, but yeah, he points to that as a big success, and he doesn't shy away from it.
And do the people like it? Do the people of Kentucky like it?
That's the sense I get. I mean, I think 1 out of 12 Kentuckians had signed up by the time that first enrollment period ended, which was pretty huge, you know, and yeah.